court will rise.
Deep breath, Paddington. Remember what Mr. Brown said. You're young, you've done nothing wrong, you'll be fine. So long as you get a fair-minded judge.
Order, order.
Oh, dear.
You'll now hear the case of the Crown versus Paddington, Brown.
Oh, yes, he loved the book. His heart was set on top of it.
So you discussed how expensive it was?
Yes, but he was earning the money. I refuse to believe that young Mr. Brown would ever burglarize my shop.
Exactly. Paw prints were found here, here, and here. And a substance later identified as Marmalade was found here.
And is this the same Marmalade?
Yes, it is.
Phoenix Buchanan, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
May my entrails be plucked forth and wound about my neck, should I deceive. I do. Prison is no laughing matter, and I should know. I spent 3 years in Les Miserables.
Mr. Buchanan, you live on the same street as the defendant.
I do.
And you were an eyewitness to the events that night.
Indeed, I was. I was up late when I became aware of a hullabaloo in the street below. I went to my awards room, which is a large room overlooking the newspaper kiosk, and I saw young Paddington riding a rather disreputable-looking hound.
Mary Brown drew this based on the bear's description of the man he claims he was chasing. Did you see him on the street that night?
Oh, handsome devil, isn't he? Hmm? Dazzling eyes.
Yes, but did you see him? Your answer will tell us whether the bear is guilty. Did you see this man?
Alas, I did not.
But perhaps he'd already vanished. I beg you, have mercy on him. He is but a cub.
325, 326, 327.
Here goes Paddington. Manners.
Morning.
Good morning. How would you like to start a gardening club?
How'd you like to be buried in a very deep hole?
After you.
Spooner R, workshop. Brown P, laundry duty.
Right. Laundry. Laundry, laundry. Ah, laundry. Oh, it's only one red sock. What's the worst that can happen? Afternoon, chaps. If you ask me, the pink really brightens the place up a bit.
If you ask me, you should pipe down and enjoy your dinner, because it might be your last.
Okay. Ooh.
Don't worry. I used to be a restaurant critic. It's not as bad as it looks.
Oh.
It's worse.
What is this?
Nobody knows.
We've been eating it 3 times a day for the past 10 years.
Why doesn't someone have a word with the chef?
With Knuckles?
2 things to remember if you want to survive in here. Keep your head down and never talk to Knuckles.
Thank you.
Well, I think it's a great idea. Tell you what, son. You get Knuckles to change the menu, and we might forget about you making us look like a bunch of pink flamingos.
All right, then. I will.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Aunt Lucy said, if you look for the good in people, you'll find it.
She obviously never met Knuckles.
Right, Paddington. Stay low, and remember, you're a bin.
You're a bin or a bin. Just an ordinary bin going for a walk. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nothing to see here, officer. Just a bin. Quite good being a bin.
You may find this hard to believe, Madame Kosovo, but Paddington is innocent. And we think that the real thief may have broken into Mr. Gruber's just to steal your great-grandmother's pop-up book.
The pop-up book?
I know it sounds far-fetched.
But is there anything you could tell us about that book? Anything at all could be helpful.
That's quite a story.
Oh, really?
Come with me. I'll show you where it all happened. You see, my great-grandmother, who started this fair, was the finest showwoman of her generation. She could tame lions, breathe fires, follow swords, but she was most famous for the trapeze. They called her the Flying Swan. Wherever she went, she was showered with gifts and made a fortune. But where there is a fortune, there is also jealousy. The magician wanted it for himself. And the Flying Swan became the Dying Swan. He went to her caravan and opened her strongbox. But instead of her treasure, all he found was one of her pop-up books. 12 landmarks of London. They had him cornered, but he vanished.